All right, good morning. It is the day after the float trip, and I will tell you, mine and my husband's skin, we look ridiculous. I think from holding my oar, I had one hand higher than the other. Anyway, so like my boobs are burnt on top, but one of them is burnt further down than the other one, so that's awesome. And then my husband, we put sunscreen on the back. I put it on the back, in the back of his arms. You can see like my fingerprints because he's burnt on the front. We look ridiculous. Anyways, today's my birthday and I have a ton of stuff to do. My husband is doing some side work and I'm using the day as I'm working almost in solitude. I have a virtual assistant. She's helping me out for a couple of hours and then I'll be on here by myself. And then we're going to go to the Flo Rida concert tonight after we meet up with some Amish at Menards to pick up some of our leather products. So today is just a recovering day from floating. And I've already had my coffee because there's just no way in hell I'm going to start my day without that right now. And now I'm on to my Keytown, which it says to shake it vigorously or with purpose. But today I'm drinking Groovy Grape. But all right, let's go. We got a ton to do. We have a ton to do. Isn't this how everybody does a Zoom meeting? Right here?
Yeah, for sure. Just have a
laundry time. Got to switch the wash machine with the dryer. But here's the deal. I am not super tall. Sometimes I have issues getting the stuff out of the very bottom. I know a ton of y'all have that same problem because I'm not that short. I am right under 5'7", and there's a lot of people shorter than me. So if you got that same problem, let me know. But I bet there's a lot of people with like little ladders in their freaking laundry room. All right, boy, I got some, here's what I have on here. I have this smoky butt rub that I bought from a lady that makes her own spices. I have my powdered ranch. I am such a big fan of cumin. And then added simply beef. And I'm gonna make myself a hamburger and a couple of other hamburgers for later. Busted out the old George Foreman. Also added some of that. And my friend went to Alaska and brought me back this right here. This is so smoked that it kind of caught me by surprise. So here's my first meal. That is a crazy amount of pickles, no shame. And it's a half-pound hamburger with some homemade ranch and some freshly grated extra sharp cheddar cheese. All right, I got some healthy Cheetos from Mennonite store the other day. They're about gone. I forgot that I threw away all of my Teflon skillets, and my George Foreman is Teflon, so I did not have to clean that after my meal today because I threw it away. All right, I'm all ready to go to Flo Rida. I'm gonna help my husband go and get his equipment from a side job, and then he needs to find a park. And after we get home from Flo Rida, like this is not what most people are thinking about then I gotta water my garden. It's too hot to water it right now, so I gotta water it when I get home. That's a metal detector, and we are looking for a little part. Okay, we found it. There it is. All right, so the refrigerator is not cooling, so luckily we have another one in the pantry. We gotta move everything, and David tried to fix it. I've been all about my cottage cheese, my powdered peanut butter, a little bit of honey, and some vanilla, and then a little bit of milk to make a high protein dip for my apple. Man, dinner never tasted so good. Yesterday, the refrigerator had an electrical issue that had nothing to do with the refrigerator. And today, the refrigerator part is not cooling. Two separate things. So that refrigerator is trying to unalive on us. And we're like, oh no, buddy, calm down. I'm taking the rest of my dinner. It's just some hamburger patties and some fresh ground mustard. Guys, there's a yard sale and junk you need. On our way to Flo Rida, and we had to stop by Menards to meet our Amish guy because they have people that transport them, and picked up a bunch of things that we had custom made leather products, and David had to go to Menards. I think it would be hilarious if we tagged Flo Rida in this right here, and he's seen like what people do before and after his concert in the Midwest. I bet he would be like, oh, that girl a country. So happy I can do these. Yay. Oh yeah.
It's a party going on.